Chase Qualifier next, also over 2 miles and 2 furlongs. Slightly bigger field here, looking to qualify. So Dincero for Martin Leedham's going to be top of the pile. John Lafitte for Daniel French. Racy Traceability for Grey Clutterbuck, looking to follow up. Short Wired for Craig Beckwith. Beastly Grey Maid also for Grey Clutterbuck. Mops for Matt Cooper. Sensational Sonic for Vinnie Gerard. Yokohama for Nick Driver. Whatness for Stu Gray. Awari Shikabab for Alex Cherry. Eyes of the World for Martin Leedham. Home Improvements for Nick Driver. Simon Side Dillon, Stu Gray. And Church Gaze for Alex Cherry make up 14. Fourth race here from Taunton. It's the Chase Qualifier, leg 7. Flags dropped and they're racing. A few of those have started a little bit wide. They're a little bit unlucky as they all drift back terribly. Those not a good place to start here at Taunton. And that's allowed Dincero to have a length advantage from Yokohama. Those ones on the inside at the start. Certainly had an advantage there, but it's Dincero that leads by 3 to Yokohama in second, and then the Grey Beastly Grey Maid, followed through by Awarish Kebab and Church Gaze and Home Improvements. Widest of all there is Racy Traceability. As they go over the second, they will clear that. In amongst the pack is Simon Side Dillon and Whatness and the Black Silks. Eyes of the World, Mops. As they will clear that, I think we lost one. We have is Yokohama that's gone. Unlucky Nick. A second runner here with Home Improvements, racing mid-pack as they get to the fourth big open ditch. Leaders cleared it, and we're losing sight of the rest of the field. Anyway, it's Dincero with a 7-length advantage, I guess, from Racy Traceability and Beastly Grey Maid for the Pontypool Racing Stables. They're followed through by Whatness and Jean Lafitte up against the Row. And we can see the rest as those ones have gone wide again here at Taunton. It's a bit sharp, this track, but Dincero's got a nice 7-8 length advantage here. Racing down to the fifth, a plain one. It takes it well. The rest of the field also jump well. So Dincero with a 5-length advantage. Oh, he made a mistake there as he hit the top of that. Racy Traceability gets within 3 lengths. And about a further 4 back from racing. Middle course is Whatness as they go over the 7th. This time Racy Traceability was a bit slow over it, and a mistake out wide by Home Improvements, but it's Dincero and Whatness and Racy Traceability from the Grey Beastly Grey Maid. Then we've got Church Gaze and Simon Side Dillon and Eyes of the World up against the Row. They're followed through by Awari Shikabab and Short Wide and Jean Lafitte in the brown silks, yellow sleeves. Jean Lafitte, Home Improvements a bit wider of that one, and then just length back to Sensational Sonic and Mops for Vinny and Matt. Hopefully won't be there at the end, but we've only got a mile left to travel, and it is Dincero still with a 4-5 length advantage from Racy Traceability in second and Beastly Grey Maid and Church Gaze. Whatness is a little bit wider up against the Rally's Eyes of the World. They get to the 8th. Leader was slow over it again, as were a few further back in the pack, but it's Dincero still holding the lead by a couple of lengths to Racy Traceability and Church Gaze and Beastly Grey Maid and Whatness and Awari Shikabab trying to push through now, get a bit of position is short wide as we come to the big open ditch. The leader was a little bit slow, a much better jump by Racy Traceability through the air, and it's Dincero pushes on again, wants to hold the lead, goes into the 10th, but Racy Traceability's jumping is much better than his stablemate Beastly Grey Maid, who was a bit slow over that one, but it's Racy Traceability and Dincero, a length away from Church Gaze, short wide, still being pushed along as they come to the 11th. They've only got 3 to take, and it's Dincero still, and Racy Traceability by half a length from Church, or a length and a half I suppose from Church Gaze and Short Wide and Beastly Grey Maid and Whatness and Jean Lafitte going widest of all, also trying to push through his Eyes of the World. So it's Dincero and Racy Traceability. They're lining up for the judge. Beastly Grey Maid's got nowhere to go. On the wide outside is Jean Lafitte, but it's Racy Traceability takes it up now as Dincero gives way. Racy Traceability, Jean Lafitte, 2.5 furlongs left to run. They've only got 2 to take. We lost one there. It's Church Gaze has gone, and it's Racy Traceability and Jean Lafitte from Dincero and Beastly Grey Maid over the 13th. A mistake by Dincero, but Racy Traceability and Jean Lafitte. These two are neck and neck coming down to the last. Jean Lafitte, Racy Traceability. They go over it together. Slow by Jean Lafitte. Racy Traceability on the outside. Half a furlong left to run. Jean Lafitte's getting up. Jean Lafitte gets up on Racy Traceability inside the last. And it's Jean Lafitte from Racy Traceability. Whatness running on well into third. Fourth is going to be Short Wired. Beastly Grey Maid was fifth. Awari Shikabab looks like he got 6. So Jean Lafitte for Daniel French gets up there. Well done. Gets the qualifier. Holds off Grey Clutterbuck from a quick fire double there from Racy Traceability in second. Whatness for Stu Gray got up for third. I'm impressed with that. I think he's qualified for the chase and the hurdle, that horse. and followed through by short wide of Craig Beckwith in fourth, and fifth, as I said, was Beatley Grey Maid for Grey Clutterbuck. Also, well done.